All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to MMA Island. My name is Zach Harkness, and today I have the pleasure of being joined by the godfather of French MMA, the CEO of the MMA Factory, Management Factory, and president of Aries Combat Federation, Mr. Fernand Lopez. Welcome to the show. How are you doing today?
I'm fine. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for asking. So now let's just get right into the first question here. So we want to start by asking about the kind of the elephant in the room, Slim Trabelsi's contract situation with Aries and Management Factory. There's a lot of conflicting information that's going around regarding what is actually happening here. So as one of the only people that knows the truth, could you elaborate on what is Slim Trabelsi's actual contract situation right now?
Well, Slim Trabelsi, I guess, is not anymore at least from MMA Factory, because this is his will and he can choose to be or not be fighter to MMA Factory. But beside that, you have the Management Factory Agency, which is the company that owned the contract with Slim Trabelsi, which is a management contract 3 years deal, and he signed the contract on May 14 of 2022. That's the new contract that he signed because that was renewed because Slim Trabelsi was already signed with Management Factory 4 years ago, and he asked to get released. That was on August 2021, and he wrote me and said that he want to get released, and I said, okay, no problem, you're free. I didn't want to. Um, Hello, are you there?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sorry, I had a call. Let me put that in a mode that I will not be disturbed. Okay, sorry. So I was saying that at some point, Slim asked it to get released from the management contract. That was on August 2021, and he got released. And then went back, and I had news from him on May 14. Meforin called me, asked me that he wanted to apologize and come back to the Management Factory and MMA Factory. And I said, okay, let's go. So, and so we signed the contract the very same day, 3 year deal, and everything was right. And so, yeah, that's it. That's the current situation of Slim Trabelsi.
So when he came back after he left the management factory, when he came back, was one of the things that you promised him in order to get him back in the management factory a title shot in Aries that he would eventually get?
No, I didn't promise him anything like that. I talked with him and he said that he wanted to resume what we was doing, which is have him fight, get him busy, and then that's it. Like I did find him a fight one time in LFL, one league in Netherlands, and after that he got lost, and then went to sign a contract with another manager, which is Kokan from Belgium. But I guess the fell short because that guy is the one who sent me a message saying to me that I think the agenda of Slim is not what I think. And yeah, but no, I didn't. Eventually, when we were speaking, we had the conversation on his future, and I said that I would try to find a fight for you in Germany or Netherlands before getting a fight for you in Ares. If I don't make it to do that, I will have you a fight in Ares, but I will try to get you this guy from if that do not happen, I will then try to have you might deserve as what that wasn't a promise. That was a chat that that was under could occur, and I was trying to happen better. That was like a condition, like you have to do this for you. He's the one who wrote me the first saying, I want to one who said, I'm sorry, I really apologize for my behavior in the past. I really want you to give me another chance. And this is the screenshot that I provide to all the media. I mean, the main media in France, RMC, that asked me the question on that. Because of Slim say things different, I made sure that I provide the screenshot of our conversation, and then he did, like, we did admit it and come back to the reality. Who was that? He tried to make it different, saying that yes, I'm the one who begged him, who asked him to sign me, but actually it's because I didn't have any choice to go anywhere else. Because that's what he's saying.
So I find it interesting how the first time that he wanted to leave, he communicated that to you and you made that happen for him. So this time around, did he say anything about wanting to leave for dominance, or did you have to hear that from another source?
At all. He didn't say anything to me. That what really pissed me off, because we have agreements, we have liberty to, we have the will to free guys that fighting in our show so they can go for their dream. But at least there's some courtesy that you have to, I mean, like, at least you respect the management, that you have the contract with them, and let them know what is your goal or what you're going to do. I just found on Twitter that Brad Okamoto post saying that Slim Trabelsi will be fighting on UFC 285 Abu Dhabi against Porter. And that's the first time that I heard about this. And I wrote to McMenard, the matchmaker, not to ask him what's going on. I thought that there was a mistake, and then he just sent the contract to Slim. And I said, I didn't receive the contract as an agent. I'm the one who have to receive the contract. And he said to me, well, go and talk to Slim. I'm like, it's weird, because the last time I talked to Slim, that was to congratulate him after the win on September 3rd, that he won the belt and become the new heavyweight RS champion. And after that, I didn't hear from him anymore. He didn't reply to me. He didn't say anything. So I guess he didn't want to speak to me. From there, I said to me, well, I don't know what I have to say to you, but I'm his manager, and you know that. And it's like, you say that to me, but someone said that to me also. And I'm like, okay, let me provide you my contract. And then you will let me know if you compare to the contract that the other side give you. So I sent the full contract to UFC, to McMenard, who said, okay, I got it. I didn't know. I will have him released. So I guess the other part didn't have the contract. The matter of fact, the journalist that interviewed me in France wanted to hear the part of the side of Slim, and asked him, did you sign any contract with Dominance? And he said yes. When that, and he asked him when that took place, and he said, I don't really remember. I can't tell. And he said, can you just give me approximately the period? And he said, well, I have to go back to my stuff and I will let you know, but I don't know. Which I guess means I didn't sign any contract with Dominance. I just had that chat with a guy that called me brother, and then I decided to do this.
So, as of where it is right now, you asked for a release clause from Dominance, which was that 90,000 figure. So, my question is, can Slim Trabelsi actually fight in the UFC under this Dominance deal unless this 90,000 figure is paid to you?
No chance.
No chance. Okay. And when this whole situation was rolling out, Ali and Dominance claimed that they offered you 30,000. Did he actually offer you that kind of money, or was that all just sort of a PR move?
No, that's true. That's true. They offer me 30,000. They even offer me more than that. To be honest, they offered me yesterday 60,000. But I still say no because I think it's not about money, actually. It's not about bargaining. It's about letting people know that agreement is made to be respected, and let people know that in the past that happened to me a lot, that I had the gentleman agreement with guys and the guy was just living left and right, doing whatever they want, and I couldn't do anything. And that's important for my agency to let people know that you cannot just do that and work with that like that, you know. So I think that if you rewind the life and you asked and I ask you, will you sign Cyril Gann for, let's say, $300,000? Will you pay that right now if I give you 3 years contract that you are his management? Will you do that right now?
Yes.
Yes, because it's a good investment, because you know that Cyril Gann make a lot of money as heavyweight. Slim Trabelsi is a talented guy. He's a very good guy. I have tons of, precisely, I have 60 guy in my gym. They are homeless. They have bad situation. They have no money. They are poor and they are talented. I've been begging Dominance to come and help them if they want. I've been saying to Ali, well, if you worry a lot about people in the bad situation, well, I have a bunch of them. Can you come and help them? But he's focused on Slim because Slim is a champ material. So if Slim is a champ material, then I think at some point when there's someone who spent a lot of time and money to promote him, you should give whatever it takes. I mean, like what it deserves to get the contract, and then you will make tons of money because the guy will become a champ, and then you know that you will get your investment back. So I really think that 90K is not that much, and regardless of the money, what I think is that I like to send that message because I have a company. I'm running company. I cannot keep letting people that work in my company that you can just come and go and do whatever you want to do without respond to anything. So that's the message that I want to let people know.
So there's a few connection issues. Are you here? I'm gonna pause the recording. So about that 90,000 figure that you mentioned, so I was going to ask whether that was sort of a official release clause that's in his contract, but it seems that it's more a valuation on what you think he's worth. So is that true? Is it not like an official number in his contract? It's more as a
Mm,
valuation of what you think he's worth?
No, yes, it's not. There's not any official number for the release in the contract. I mean, this is no, this is just as management. At some point, you need to um, made some evaluation thinking about this kid, having him and working with him 3 years. What can he make, and what is the percentage that we're supposed to have? And that's the calculation that I come with. But I believe, I really think that Slim is a good fighter, and that in a couple of years he will make even more than that. And that's what I wish for him. I think that I'm not thinking that Slim is a bad guy, is a bad kid. I really think that Slim is a little bit naive in the way that I don't think that he really know what's going on in the MMA industry business. I heard that he was claiming that he had only 4,000 for his fight for the title, which is ridiculous because in Europe, uh, fighting for 4,000 is a lot. Like, to when fighter like very well-known fighter like Kala Musudara managed fought for the title in the Cage Warrior, one of the best show in Europe. He fought for less than 3,000 for the title. So 4,000 is really good money, and he didn't want 4,000 because in RS we make 4,000 plus 4,000 in case of finish. Since he finished his fight, he got €8,000, which is a lot for someone fighting for only for 4 fights. So I think it's surrounded. It's not. I mean, it's not surrounded with best mindset that is shown on the side, and I think that this is not that. Yeah, you don't really understand what's going on. So yeah, I can't blame him, but you need to learn.
So I'm wondering, you do have a working relationship with the UFC as many fighters under your management fight in the promotion. So why do you
Yes.
think Slim decided to leave to Dominance in order to fight for the UFC? Was it not in your plans for him to have him go to the UFC yet? Did you want to give him a few more fights to defend his Aries belt before that happened?
Uh, um, uh, no, that was I would have released him. I think that if Slim went to me and asked me like I need to go, and I think that we will have different talk, and also no for the management perspective, because you guys in US it's kind of conflictual to have to being promoter and manager, but yeah, in Europe this is how it works. Like, there's no, I mean, it's totally legal to be a manager and to be a promoter. Like, matter of fact, every single show that in Europe are doing the same thing. So it's not something. So for the management perspective, I had in mind that if you had the interview with Mick Mena, he will tell you that I've been speaking about Slim like 3 years ago. I've been speaking about Slim, like introduce him to the UFC. They have his they have his training. They have his step training. They know who is the guy. They know everything about him. I've been pushing very hard to sign him in the UFC. The only thing is that he decided to hide what he wanted to do. He decided to just like do not uh, take any concern about the management contract, which is disrespectful. And yeah, that's therefore I feel like I've been abused because of the fact that taking care of someone and then the guy is playing. He knew that I was planning to. I mean, like couple hours before he get into the cage, he received a text from me that I sent to his one of his coach, the coach that I, I, I given him for that fight, saying to him, "Good luck for this fight. Give your best. The UFC matchmaker, I'm here to see you." So he knew what was my intention, but I guess he thought that he could just go around and see how green is how green the garden of the neighbor is, and that's what happened. I can explain. I can tell you. I cannot tell. I mean, this I will not. This is not the way that I think, but I guess this is the way he think, and he thought that that was a good idea to just jump everything and then do whatever you want to do and go with whoever you want to go, regardless of the contract.
All right. So my next question is many fans out there are kind of concerned about the status of the next Aries event due to the report that kind of released all of this news to the public. And there was that random report by Belt News. I'm sure you were aware of it. It was the whole claiming that you have a criminal record thing. And due to this, people are wondering if the next Aries event will happen. A lot of people are confused. The world wants answers. So, can you share with the world the truth about what is really going on here and put the minds of the masses at rest?
Well, that's kind of lie. I guess there's someone out there trying to tarnish my image and try to blackmail me and make sure that I have any pressure that can make me release even faster Slim, I guess, because yeah, that's the only thing that I can say. I don't pretend that I'm a sin. I think that in the past, I had been in the police station and for very small minor record, which is the past, and I don't own anything to the society, and I'm very clean with everything on my present. And I'm not really scared of anything being released because I know who I am and I know what I, when I see my daughter and I can face them, I know how who I am and who I know that I'm clean yeah, but I don't pretend that I've been a sin and I've been, but what I'm saying is that um, people try to this media coming from nowhere. I don't know. I didn't know the media before. I just found out that the last time that the post that was in March, and then the next time that was on my name. So I guess someone get activate that media so they can bring some pressure on me, and but that do not work at all. Because again, I know who I am, and um, and um, there's nothing that pending, or I don't have any problem or anything pending with the Justin anywhere on the world. There's no any chance that happening on me right now saying that I have any problem with any justice. Like, but if you ask me back 12 years ago, yes, as a young man, as a kid, I was kind of, I've been in the police station for minor problems, which is for me is not big deal that you will think that the arrest will be in danger. There's nothing happening to arrest. Arrest will take place on November 3rd, and I will be attend to that event. And I invite you guys to turn in on the UFC Fight Pass, and I will be there.
Excellent. So, my next question is, did Belt News, when they released this report, you're right, as they hadn't reported anything for a long time before this, did they ever reach out to you for comment before this or even after posting what they did about you? They didn't say anything to you?
No one did say anything to me before the post anything. They didn't say anything to me after the post the thing. I guess that wasn't the agenda. The agenda was just to make sure that I get scared and I will back down. I guess that's what they thought. But again, as I said, there's nothing to be scared of. I really think that if you know that you are on your right, you have to stand and you have to, stood your ground and, stand your ground and stay there and believe on yourself. And at this point, no, I don't think, I mean, they are very welcome if they want to prove what they're saying. And let's go. But actually, I'm talking to you. I have no issue whatsoever. I have no, there's nothing pending or there's nothing that anyone asks me about any crime that I'm not aware of. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know how to come with that. I guess, like I said again, someone went there to activate that fake media and try to tarnish my image.
Yeah, and that is as you mentioned before, you think that someone is trying to scare you, and the release of this report right around the Slim Trabelsi situation is kind of convenient timing, to say the least. So I'm not saying this is true or anything, but do you think there's any sort of possibility that Dominance and Ali gave that report to Belt News to try to discredit and gain the upper hand in the Slim situation?
Yes, I believe that. I believe that. I'm not sure of. I don't have. I have people working on the digital side, working on the who on that. I mean, the link with that media. They are not that far working on that. I have like a sort of digital police working on that and to know, to find out who is behind that. And they are working very hard on that. I think that in the next few hours, and we will have more information about it. But because of the discussion the chat that I had with Ali saying to me that he can find a way to hurt me without me knowing officially who hurt me, and the way that he was speaking to me about Italy and friends. That's the only one who said that to me. And that post talking about that, I went to the conclusion that might be him, but I don't have the proof 1% of what I'm saying right now because I'm still working on that.
Right, but I would not be surprised if that turned out to be the case. Now, another question in those DMs that you released, because I remember in the Belt News tweet, Luke Thomas was asking what the story was, and you responded to him with the DMs of him threatening you. So my question is, do you actually feel like he is threatening your life?
Well, yeah, I guess, yes. I mean, like, you don't want to be paranoid, but you want to be cautious. What I did was to prevent everything that can be in danger for my life. including talking to people with that can help me to any way protection, and talking to making sure that I can, that's what I went to make sure that I have, how to say that, to give my deposition and let the police know what is happening, so they can really understand and have any, so they can try to work on that and try to know what is the truth on that media. So they're working with Facebook right now. They're working with Twitter to make sure that they know exactly what's going on with that media and where that comes from. But when someone said to you that I will spend all my dollar to try to hurt you, I think that's very clear. That's very you cannot be more clear than that. But again, I just want to mention that that occurred before he had another discussion with me. I had another chat with Ali, and Ali said to me, brother, I'm sorry for what I said to you. I don't know why I did that, because that's not the good way to do that. That's stupid for me to go on Twitter and try to do that. Now I don't know if that new media, that fake media is truth that is coming from Ali. That means that Ali played me and have me just bring down my defense, letting me know that I will not attack you anymore. I don't want you to. He asked me to do not speak on him, and asked him and told me that he will not speak on me on the media. That's not good. That's like child behavior. But I think that behind that, he wanted to release my defense while he's working in the dark way with the dark web, with working with the fake news and everything, which is different war. I don't know yet what I say. This is speculation, saying that I feel like I need to be ready every time on every possibility. That's what I'm saying. And yeah.
So, when you get those updates, when your team figures out about Belt News, please be sure to let me know, because I'm very invested in this story. And I think that is all the questions that I have for today. I want to thank you so much for coming on the show and giving us your time. Is there anything you want to say to the people out there?
No. I mean, nothing special. Thank you for you guys, my island, to give your time for this. And thank you for everyone for the support, because I have tons of managers, coaches around the world writing me and say to me, if you need any help, we're here. I have like really a lot of people writing me, and the message is the same message that I really appreciate the help. I really appreciate, but I don't want people to to use this to try to put me in the situation that I will be try to hurt someone or fight someone. I really appreciate the help of coming from all of, like a lot of manager, French manager, a lot of European promoter managers wrote me, a lot of fighter, but again, and beside this problem this inconvenience that I had with Ali on this case, he didn't do to me anything bad, and so far, I don't want to get in the dark side and try to to get used to solve some problems or to be between a lot of things. I don't want to do that. I just want to be by myself and live alone.
All right. Well, that all sounds good. Thank you, everyone, for watching this interview. I've been Zach Harkness with MMA Island, and I will see you all in the next one.